Hi, my name's Hilary Carter. I'm the author of the book The 1111 Code. Last year, as part of my research into the 1111 phenomenon, I decided to take a journey along the 111-degree line of longitude from Canada to Mexico. I looked carefully at the maps and chose to start at Suffield in Canada because Suffield's are exactly 111 degrees and 11 minutes longitude. However, I couldn't start here because I discovered that Suffield's a military base. So I looked for the nearest town, which is called Medicine Hat. There's no airport at Medicine Hat, so I flew into Calgary and decided to get the bus from Calgary to Medicine Hat. I had to take some cash out of the ATM to buy my bus ticket. Take a look at the receipt. The bus crossed the 111-degree longitude, and as it did so, I just took a few quick photos from the window of the bus. Then, as we pulled into Medicine Hat, I did the same. I just couldn't believe it when I uploaded them onto my laptop, because there's an 11 on every single photo that I hadn't noticed. Anyway, I began my journey officially in Medicine Hat. I did a little ceremony at a place called the Breathing Hole in the river. It's a sacred. Then I travelled to the USA border, crossing at a very small place called Sweetgrass. But on the way, I went through another important Indian site called Writing on Stone. They didn't seem too keen to let me into the States. It took 3 hours of interrogation and I had to pay $6 before they let me in. But look at the receipt they gave me. I then took a local bus to Shelby and I took this photo on the bus. Travelling south from Shelby, I took a photo of the Greyhound bus, which had 2 11s on the back. And I had to change buses in a small town in the middle of the night. In fact, when I entered the waiting room, I noticed it was exactly 11:11 p.m. on the clock in the waiting room. Just as I registered that fact, the clock suddenly stopped. In fact, the second hand stopped at exactly 11 seconds to the hour, and it remained stopped for the 2 hours I was waiting. The minute hand and the hour hand continued to move, but the second hand stayed at 11 seconds to the hour. My next stop was at Cedar City, and I once again just walked to the nearest hotel from the bus stop. I hadn't booked into the hotel, but I was pleased when they told me they had a room and handed me the keys to room 111. That was pretty amazing. They also misspelt my name with the double L. They had internet access here, so when I logged on, I saw how they'd spelt Google. I'd never seen Google spelt like that before, or since, come to that. My next stop was Tucson, Arizona, and again I just walked to the nearest hotel to the bus station. This time I was given room 221, and you can pause this video to see the address, which is 222. Arizona 85745 comes to 11. I checked in at 10:20:26, which is 11. They misspelt my name again, which is Hilary, the hidden 11. Their phone number adds to 11 and their fax adds to 33. So staying on the 111th degree, I made it to Guaymas in Mexico on the coast, and I actually had travelled much quicker than I thought I would, so I had some time on my hands. So I discovered that there was a tiny island off the coast of Mexico called Sirocco, lying exactly on the 111 line. I tried to get a boat out there, but I was told, no, it's not possible to go out there, you can't land there. I said, why not? and apparently it's a military base.